Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. This is Marketing Coach Ken. Thanks for stopping by. So I'm going to try to run through all of the topics I want to discuss as quickly as possible. So please don't mind if I run through. I'm going to include timestamps after I record this video so you can skip to whichever part you want to see from this point here. You can find that information in the comments below or in the description box below the video. So let's get started. I have some mail today, so I wanted to do it on video while I discuss some things and just give a few tips and a couple of updates about different things. This video is going to be primarily about the Crazy Cash Flyer, but I'm also going to do a quick background review on the fast mail order system and just some quick updates, what's happening right now, and some things that I want to say to people who are in the program. All right, so the first thing I want to do is let's look at the fast mail order system and let's look at some of the literature that I have here so you can see what it looks like since I'm still putting out flyers to that program, okay? So these are bundles of 50 flyers. Let's see, I have one here, two here, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I have 5 bundles. Each one is 50. So there's 250 flyers that I have here organized, ready to go in envelopes. Now, the envelopes, for those of you who have seen it or who have not seen it, these are the fast mail order system envelopes. There's more than one design, but this is one that I like. There's also another upgraded second version. But basically, once you fold those flyers like that, they go inside these envelopes and you mail them right out, okay? So those are the two things involved with marketing that program to keep that going. Also, I have here a little bit of a receipt because I received an order here. So I went ahead and I went to the post office and cashed the order. And then also, that's one of them, but I also have a second one here that I didn't go in and cash yet. All right, so we got one here. We got one order that I cashed out, and I kept the receipt. So sometimes if you have money orders, if you feel like cashing in at the post office, if you're close to the post office, you can go in and ask them. They may not be able to do it, depends on how busy your post office is, but I was able to get one done. So I'm going to do those slowly every now and then when I'm around the post office, just ask them if they can cash one of my money orders I have. So the actual numbers I have to the fast mail order system as of today is I have, let's see here, 13 team members. So that's 13 sales in the fast mail order system so far since I started in just before the beginning of December. All right, pretty much December, from December to now. And this video is going up on January 25th. So the words of advice I wanted to give people, just so they know, is that when you mail out these flyers, the way that I did it during Christmas time, a lot of people are busy with Christmas and stuff, and they're just not going to be able to get to this. So it adds extra time to how long it takes for you to see those kind of results during December. And then also I've had people that have sent me an order 30 days after I mailed them the flyer, as well as 3 weeks. I think someone I recently checked to see how long ago it was when I mailed them a flyer, and I think it was about 3 weeks that I had mailed them the flyer from that day to the day that I actually received it. One of the other things I want to show you with fast mail order system is that, well, actually, to add on top of that, I mailed out a lot. I'm not going to say the number in this video, but I mailed out a lot of flyers for the fast mail order system, and I'm tracking the mailing list that I'm using for each time that I sent out, 1,000 flyers. I used this mailing list or that mailing list. So I'm still in the process of tracking the results to see which mailing list is working better than others. I can only say that some mailing lists, I have like 4 sales. But I mailed those out like over a month ago, like a month and a half ago, and I'm just starting to get sales starting to come in now, more so because people are starting to get their hands on money and they're just now starting to send in the orders. So that's still looking promising. But the other thing I wanted to mention is, in addition to those first envelopes I showed you and the flyers, this is the secondary way you can set your flyers up. You can also fold them in half. Okay, you see front and back. You can fold these flyers in half if you want to. And in that case, instead of using that standard number 10 envelope, which I showed you, right? I'll show you again, right? If you fold it this way, it's not going to fold. It's not going to fit in this envelope. But what you can do is you can use one of these larger size envelopes, okay, like this one here, which is a 6x9. And then the flyer will fit in the envelope. You see? If you fold it halfway, the flyer folded halfway fits in a 6x9 envelope. Now, some envelopes that you get out there, they're cut a little bit larger or smaller than others. So don't be alarmed if you order some envelopes to do this with and for whatever reason they don't fit. But any 6x9 envelope is supposed to fit those dimensions. Just do the math and you'll see. All right, so that finishes the fast mail order system. So now, Crazy Cash Flyer. Oh, another thing. So I'm doing both programs, right? I'm doing the fast mail order system and the Crazy Cash Flyer. So here is just some more. You can see I have another stack of printed flyers for the fast mail order system that are going to be going out soon. I have to fold these and prepare these. But I wanted to show you something that is important to me that I never thought I would tell you guys on a video, but it's actually something cool to mention. So the fast mail order system, you make $200 per sale. Now the other program that I'm in, which we're going to talk about in this video, is the Crazy Cash mail order system. And these are a stack of flyers that I have printed out for that, that's getting ready to go out. All right. So one of the things that I want to say is that the way that I do it, you make $200 commission. Your actual net commission after the admin fee, right, is $250 for the fast mail order system and $50 goes to the admin. So you have to take $250 from the customer and send $50 to the admin. That leaves you $200 per sale. So on the $200 per sale fast mail order system, I'm using standard regular paper from Office Max. It costs about $7 for a pack of paper. I'm still printing them at home because for me it's just cheaper and it's easier. But now that I'm doing the Crazy Cash mail order system, this system is $450 to join, and you earn $350 commission per sale after you've paid the $100 admin fee for your customer. So since this program makes more money, I'm actually investing in a better quality paper for sending out this flyer. So for the fast mail order system, it's the cheap $7 per pack, 500 pack of paper, and that's like a standard cheap paper. But the paper I'm using for the premium, more expensive program that makes me more money, I'm using a higher quality, higher grade paper, which is a 24 pound. So I just wanted to throw that out there for people that are actually going to do this at home, to give you some advice and tips and to let you know what I'm doing. It's 24 pound, as you can see here, and this is also from Office Max, Office Depot. 24 pound paper is what I recommend. Now, if you can't get the 24 pound paper and you just want to use the standard paper with Crazy Cash, you can. But the reason why I like using 24 pound is because when a person receives it and they look at it, they can't see right through the page to the other side. There's no distraction. When you use the cheaper paper, you can see through it. And with the colors that are on the Crazy Cash flyer, there's so much colors that it's really slightly visible when you look through with the cheap paper. So that's why I'm using 24 pound paper. All right, so that's what I wanted to say. Let's talk about what you get with the Crazy Cash program. First of all, you're going to get names and addresses. You're going to get 300 names and addresses, which I have here. I would show you the other side, but I don't want to put those names on the camera. Okay, you're going to get 300 names. You're going to get 300 stamps. And you're going to also get your original sales flyer. All right, your copy of your original sales flyer that's going to have your name and information so that people can order it from you and send you their payments. It's going to be on the master flyer. So once you get this in the mail, all you have to do is take this to a copy machine. Either you have one at home or you can go to a local store like Office Max or Staples or something like that, or even a local print shop. Find out how much it is to order some copies and you can print them out there. If you want to order more quantity, you can order from one of the websites that I recommend that can print up 500 or 1,000 or more and then ship them to your house. All right. And with that, also, you have to keep in mind what paper or grade quality are you going to use. All right. So now we have a few minutes left. I'm trying to make this video less than 15 minutes long. I'm already 8 minutes in. So one other thing I wanted to mention, this is like a day in my life today. So I went to the mailbox and I received a couple of what they call Nixies. Nixies, it literally says Nixies on the paper. So this is basically me. As you can see, I'm using some of these envelopes, the 6x9 envelopes, to mail out my flyers. And in this case, I had 2 of them that got returned to me today because it says they were undeliverable, which means that the people either moved or something like that, or they were just unable to have their mail forwarded. But that's something that you're going to have happen, and just so expect it. It's not a big deal. It's not really a lot. I get a few of those returned. So let's move on to the other things. So I got some mail. One of them I'm not sure what it is. I don't think it's anything serious, but I'm going to open it up here and check. And if it's anything that's worth mentioning, I'll just show you guys in the video. If not, we'll move on to the next mail piece because I only have a couple of things here that I need to open. So let's see what we got here. Okay. Okay, no problem. All right, so that's just a letter from my mailing list provider. Now I just wanted to show you briefly, somebody else sent me mail with this envelope. Now this envelope is pretty cool. It's one of the ones that I'm thinking about trying out in the future to test it to see how it works. Just wanted to show you that. I'm sure it's just somebody advertising. So the first thing we'll go over is an envelope that I received here. This is, I don't know what it is, so we'll open it up and we'll see what's inside. So let me see. I'll open it from the side. I think that's going to be the easiest way to do it. So let's go ahead and cut a piece on the corner right here. I'm hoping this is a sale for the fast mail order system, and you'll see why in a second if it is. So, okay, so you see I opened it up, right? And the date you can see is January 17th. Okay, hopefully you can see that. So as you can see here, the envelope, and okay, so I have my order here. Now I'm going to show you just because I want you to see this. And also, I'm not going to show it to you here, but can you hear that? Okay, that's the payment inside. You can see it's still heavy. I'm not going to show you because I don't want to put a whole bunch of cash on camera for no reason. But somebody sent me an order, because remember, you can get paid by cash or money order. And in one of the previous videos, I mentioned that one of the recommendations I have for people is for you to put a code on your order forms. Put a code on your order form. This way, when somebody sends you an order or somebody returns your flyer, you see how I have the code 200? So the code 200 lets me know which mailing list that I used to send out that flyer. This lets me know how my mailing list is performing. So over here also I have a little chart. It's not a chart, but it's just a notepad where I keep the information. I'm trying to see if I get this in the camera right. I keep the information here, starting to keep track of it, okay, so that I know what mailing list these sales come from, or from where the sales come from. So that was a sale that I just got for the fast mail order system. $250, $50 goes to admin. That's $200. So I was hoping that that would be the case, because that makes this video that much more powerful for you to understand what's possible when you're doing this. And also I had another package that I was tracking. I'm just going to cover up some of the information here, not a big deal. Clearly, obviously, this is sent to me. All right, so let's go ahead and just open this brand new package today. And open the seal, and let's see how it is. Now this one, like I said, I already knew this was coming. I don't know exactly what's inside, how it's been prepared, but this is the envelope. All right, you see my envelope here, and I'm going to open this up. We'll take a look what's inside. And okay, so we have an order form. All right, I'm not going to show the person's information, but we have an order form here, as you can see. All right, my information. They basically just went to my website, which I'm going to put on the screen right now. The one I have on the screen, as you can see here, this is the fast mail order system. But now I'm going to switch over and show you the website. As you can see, my flyer for the Crazy Cash. Okay, but this is my first sale for the Crazy Cash system. All right. So this is the order form. So basically, it lets me know who the order came from and where I have to send out the package to. And inside here is where we have the payment. Okay. Once again, you can hear it. It's cash in there. I'm not going to open it up and show you on camera. Don't really need to do all that. You guys can pretty much see at this point, you know, if I'm telling the truth or not, that obviously I'm making orders and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. For one day, I went to go pick up mail. I was tracking this package for several days. When I was given the tracking number, I knew it was on its way. And surprised me, with all the other mail that I picked up, one of the other items that I picked up in the mail was an order for the fast mail order system. So that's $450 plus $250. That's $455 plus $2, $700 before I have to pay the admin fees. So that's not bad for one day's picking up. And like I said, right now things are starting to turn around, because I'm noticing that I'm starting to get orders from people that I mailed to in December. And for me, that's a long time, but that's just how it is. So I just want to say that to encourage people to realize that when people receive your mail, they're not going to get your mail and immediately turn around and just send you the order. They're just not. Some people will. I've had one person, for example, the day he received my envelope, he called me up to let me know that he got the mail, he was interested in it, and that he was looking to join. So I was like, great. So it's possible. And the better your mailing list, the more likely that that's going to happen. So I'm still testing like 4 or 5 different mailing lists. And honestly, I think this is just the beginning, because there's a few things I have going on right now with things I've been trying out with these programs that are showing that they're going to be giving promising results. So with that being said, the sale is still going on, the special. If you sign up with me in the Crazy Cash Flyer system, I'll get your first sale for you. Thank you for watching this video. Any comments, leave them below, and I'll see you guys in the next video with more tips and more updates. Thanks for watching. See you soon.